Hello, YouTube. Good morning. I'm on here to share about hip hop. Hip hop, okay? The hip hop music business, okay? I'm on here to share this very important message about the hip hop music business, okay? How the rappers in hip hop are selling out to the record labels for money and fame. This to be famous. This to get money and fame, and how the rappers are selling out. They selling out. Yep, the rappers in hip hop are selling out. Talking about the ones who are chasing fortune and fame in hip hop. There's a lot of rappers in hip hop who are selling out. They're selling out. It's all about the money and the fame, and that's meaningless. It's meaningless. Yep. So the rappers in hip hop, the rappers in hip hop who are selling out to the record companies for money and fame. The rappers in hip hop who are selling out. You got a lot of rappers in hip hop who are selling their souls, who are selling out for money and fame, just to be popular, just to be a celebrity, just to get the money. Even the rappers, the older rappers from the 90s, they selling out too. They selling out too. So that's what I'm on here to share. Yep. In the Bible, it's this guy named Solomon, Ecclesiastics 2. It says pleasures are meaningless. And it says in Ecclesiastics 2:10, I deny myself nothing. My eyes desired. I refuse my heart no pleasures. My heart took delight in all my labor, and this was the reward for all my toil. Yet when I survey all that my hands have done, and what I achieved through toil, everything is meaningless. Chasing after the wind, nothing was gained. It's meaningless. To be a celebrity, to be famous, to be popular, to have everybody worshiping you, it's meaningless. Pleasures are meaningless. When you let this world tell you who you are instead of going by what Jesus Christ says who you are, it's meaningless. Jesus Christ didn't make us to be no celebrities. He didn't make us to be famous. That's not why he made us. No. The rappers in hip hop are selling out to the record labels for money and fame. They selling out for the money and the fame. It's meaningless. To be a celebrity, to be famous, to be popular, to have everybody knowing your name, it's meaningless. It's meaningless. It's all empty. It's empty. And if you don't want to be famous, and you don't want to be a celebrity, and you don't want to be famous, they laugh at you. But it's empty though. It's empty. Having everybody know your name, people falling on the ground, following you around, that's empty. What does it profit a man to gain this whole world and lose his soul? These rappers in hip hop are selling their soul. They selling their soul for money and fame. It's all meaningless. Of course, you can make it in the music industry if you sell out, if you sell your soul, and they selling out. And I'm praying for the rappers in hip hop who are selling out. You selling your soul for money and fame. You selling out to the record companies. These rappers in hip hop, they just they're selling out for these royalty checks. They'll do anything that the record label tell them. Even the older rappers in hip hop, the rappers from the 90s, they selling out too. They'll do anything for a royalty check, anything for money and fame, anything to be on top. It's all empty. It's meaningless. It's meaningless. I wouldn't I was not put here to be no celebrity or be famous or be popular. That's not why God made me. God didn't make me for that. He didn't make you for that either. Mm-mm. So I'm praying for the rappers in hip hop who are selling out, who are selling their souls for money and fame. And you selling out to these record labels. You selling out to the for the royalty check. I'm praying that God's goodness and kindness and love will lead you to repentance. You let God change your mindset. I'm praying for the women in hip hop, the women in hip hop who are selling out, who are selling their souls. I'm praying that God's goodness and kindness and love will lead you to repentance. It's meaningless to be a celebrity, to be famous, to be popular. It's meaningless. Okay? Yep. Chasing after the wind, nothing will gain. It's empty. I'm praying that God's goodness and kindness and love will lead these rappers to repentance. You let God change your mindset. Bye bye.